and Josh.
Liz and Josh.
We are back again. We're now ready to help our dude. We're gonna defend him in court. Clear his name. We've got a rough plan. I think
Really rough.
I believe Edgeworth when he says he didn't do it, which means that I think even when they enlarge the photo, karma.
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Aw, sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Let's picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiply by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to be. Speaking of Mia, Maya.
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh, man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
It's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. We just, have our little secret psychic convo over to the side. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3, my lucky number.
Hey, you better be lucky.
Who's gonna play Manfred?
Court
is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
All right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then, the boat started to move. They went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record.
Testify to the court about the arrest. Now!
Wait, Mr. Von Karma?
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not! The arrest of Edgeworth. Oh, jeez. A man crawled into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now.
You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses.
Why isn't one of them... Where's the other witness?
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman was camping. A lot of hearts.
What happened next, detective?
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is, get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
Oh my gosh. So much to look forward to these days.
This is not the time for dejected daydreaming.
Yes, sir. Why do they keep being mean to Gumshoe? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Detective, this court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Detective, this court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippants coming from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now.
Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body, and he was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Right, well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. 22 caliber pistol. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Why decisive evidence against Edgeworth? What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. Oh shit! Oh no! There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Oh no! Order! Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
I accept it into evidence. Oh no.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet it found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does it mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know or something as basic as ballistic markings.
She's a psychic, not a lawyer.
Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. No. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
Yes?
What are you doing? 10-minute recess, now.
Wait,
Bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes. The squad will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Oh, damn, this is bad. Yeah. This is really bad. How did Edgeworth's fingerprints... Edgeworth? What's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
You must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I came up with.
How am I going to convince anyone of that? Hey, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here.
No, we need her. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't need to make me feel better.
I Yes, I do.
I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out.
Really? Whoa, right? Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Sorry. Oops. Oh, man. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Garmer, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
I'm scared, man. I don't really... Damn.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. Damn it!
Don't swear. In front of the kids.
I can say damn it in front of the kids. They're probably swearing right now while seeing the pickle we're in. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Two bangs.
3 gunshots fired, though.
Yeah.
3 gunshots fired, 2 bangs that Lotta heard, 1 bullet that actually hit the victim.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
The witness testified she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order! 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 I will have order! The people are going nuts. I'm going nuts.
Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Hey! Oh, wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words. They all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. What are you gonna do? You really think there's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right. Let's take him on.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Okay. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
What?
Yeah, well, yes.
I know you want to find a contradiction, but really...
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Let's not bother with this one. Bang. Bang number 2. Ask about... what about the third bang? Well, let's see... what piece of evidence do we have that has to do with the 3 gunshots? Because I think, you know...
And there was another bang.
Okay, on the second one, the one right after this. The second bang, let's see if we can't present...
Well, she heard a bang.
And then there was the second bang, but where's the third bang, you know? So at bang number 2, we'll say, what about the first bullet? Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Fine, Dharma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Oh yeah, keep pressing, keep pressing. What if Nessie was on the lake? What if Gordy was on the lake?
Yeah.
How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. Now it sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the road. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, witnesses answer the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There aren't any contradictions in there.
Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here.
Oh, Maya's really taking this hard. The 2 and 3. The 2 and 3. There's another... where's the other bullet? Where's the other gunshot?
We're able to...
At the second one. Bam. Keep going. Keep going. Bang number 1.
I thought we pressed the bang.
We don't want to press it, we want to present. We're looking for contradiction, my dude. Three times. We gotta give it a try. Damn it! Okay. Okay, so it doesn't. Present Gordy. Be like, what about Gordy? Did Gordy sing the
Have we cooked?
We haven't pressed everything though. How do you know they were gents? It could have been a lady. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness had testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
God, he jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Not a bang, did we?
No. Oh, wait, yeah, we did actually. Yeah, we did. Apologies. Press this one. We've pressed this one. We've pressed this one. We have not pressed this one. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not a leisurely chat with the witness.
We haven't asked her, well, what car? Are you sure it's a car? It's an SUV. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witch's motive in the camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait, I'm the one who's...
Well then, say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for mentioning, Your Honor. Oh shit, enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. Your Honor!
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick? Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Oh, fuck. Well, Mr. Wiles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? Maya!
It was me.
Maya!
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta.
What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong!
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Kicking ass. Taking names. Order!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya!
I cannot fall for this melodrama.
Hey, that's Lord's best album.
Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Let's see. That's it? Wait, that's it? Wait, that's it? Keep going. Wait, let's let him finish speaking, please. That's it? I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. What do we have available to present?
The photo.
It was so far away.
And the map. Oops. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was so far away.
Enter?
Yeah, it's so blurry. It's so blurry. He's behind a little bit of fog. Yeah. Gotcha. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart.
Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You use binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Cold night, the mist was thick as grits. Once she was finished setting up her camera, she got back in the car. So she got her binoculars. Let's ask her about this. We want to hear your... If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah.
Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Let's press her on a couple things, I think. Let's see if we can't possibly get her talking. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types would never find a gal I've found. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic.
Issues with concern with is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained. He's not letting me answer any of my questions.
Still, I brought my
binoculars. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Thank you, Phoenix, you see it.
The camera is irrelevant in this case.
You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this, you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes, absolutely. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is, perhaps, the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well.
Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. How about we submit our dear friend of our buddy, Gordy? We'd be like, you weren't looking for meteor shower, you were looking for Gordy, weren't you, my dude? I want to press it first. Yeah, go for it. Ms. Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh?
Mr. Wright, I will not have you battering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying about how you saw Edward? No unnecessary comments, please.
She was monster hunting. She was 100%. We need to save before we do these things. We can always just save after we do things. Why don't we present Gordy right there? She hears the noise of the lake, she's not going to be looking at a boat, she's going to be looking for a monster. Let's try it. We've just saved, we can always go back. I'm certain that's what happened. I just don't know how to get him to see it. And it doesn't exactly, it's not going to prove Edward innocent, but it'll definitely, make her bad. Yeah, because it's if she believes in the Loch Ness Gourd Lake monster, yeah, then why the loud noise? Why the loud noise part, then? You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Say it's who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Ms. Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Ms. Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Ms. Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? The sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Ms. Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see, you proved that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Your setup, my dude. Your setup. I have it. Proof. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Your setup, man. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! Oh, I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Oh yeah, and you didn't say anything. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Uh-huh. That don't change what I saw, does it?
What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove isn't nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as what she succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding this whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I had the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. She wasn't. She was looking for Gordy. She was scanning the water looking for the monster.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer, has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karna's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with this testimony, this time we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Contradiction. The one I think is that having heard a loud bang, which would signal the arrival of Gordy, she was looking for Gordy, so she did not see Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay.
So I would press the "I was looking the whole time" honest statement. What do you think? Also, I think potentially maybe she did get a photo of the monster. She mentioned she had 2 photos, right? one of them murderer, one of them monster? There wasn't much else to look at?
Yeah.
I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness? Continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Yeah, go for it. I think it's a good idea. Also, we could present the clipping of Gordy again. Ms. Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. And that's what you were doing. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Oh, shit.
Witness?
Oh, shit!
You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and... What? Wait a second! She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of might, but she'll let us see who's who. She did. Present it! She enlarged that photo! Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. Make her show it. Ms. Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why hasn't that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Yeah. Kicking ass. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Ms. Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant. Or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Like photo added to the court record.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That was why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Von Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed when this trial began. Decisive evidence. And a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere.
Is that
That's his left hand! Left hand! This is bad, real bad. What should I do? It's a hand, you're right, it's a hand. I think we would get there by saying show other evidence and then show the gun. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence... Indeed.
Sorry.
We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. Object to it then. We just, Phoenix... Let it... Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Oh, what might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. His hand. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that that left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth! Yes! Yeah! Kickin' ass! God tier, that's us. Yeah, now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. We've seen there was no other people on the lake that night. But at the... Go on, you can read it. But
Who but?
Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
I think we go with Edgeworth's gut instinct. I don't know how, but if Edgeworth believes it, and it's all we've got to go on. And the other option is Larry. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order. So are you saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot for further than a meter. A meter? What? A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Phoenix is like, we live in California. We use the imperial system. Von Kamm, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. We did it! We fought another day! That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there? What happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter's about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. But look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something, Wally. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with thanks, Edgeworth? Yeah. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition added to the court record. We made it! That was rough! Jeez Louise! He's horrible! He's awful! He's so bad! You do a really good job with the voice, though. Thank you. You're welcome. I want to get the milk. Yeah, and I want to finish eating my food. Shall we call it for the day? Yeah. Alright, kids, thank you for coming to Ace Attorney, Round 2, starring Jerry. And Nana Ty! My name's Jerry. Today I was playing the roles of Phoenix, Gumshoe, Lotta, and the judge. Hi, I'm Nana. And today I was playing Maya, Edgeworth, and Von Karma. Alright, I'll start getting it all put together.